Now, the Reykjavík Global Forum is a space where women leaders across society can meet as a community and support and learn from each other. In this next Power Off session, we hear from gold medal snowboarder Brenna Huckaby on the tremendous power of sports.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here speaking on the transformative power of sport. My name is Brenna Huckaby. I'm a mommy of 2 little girls, a cancer survivor, an above-the-knee amputee and advocate, and a 2-time Paralympic gold medalist snowboarder. My story starts when I was 8 years old with big dreams and hopes of one day being a collegiate gymnast. At age 12, I was well on my way in making this dream into reality. At the age of 13, I began having a knee pain that was unlike anything I had ever experienced. At the age of 14, that knee pain was diagnosed as osteosarcoma bone cancer, a rare form of bone cancer that can only be healed with chemotherapy to shrink the tumor and surgery to remove it. Now, I started chemotherapy and unfortunately my tumor doubled in size, so that meant amputation was my only option of getting rid of my tumor. At the age of 14, I had an amputation, and at the age of 15, I was declared cancer-free. Now, this should have been the best day of my life and the excitement and everything of bliss and in between, but unfortunately, I was struck with the realization that the life that I had fought so hard for didn't exist. I didn't have friends, hopes, and dreams. I didn't have gymnastics. I didn't know who I was. This left me in a deep, dark depression, and I saw no way out. My family, who loves me more than anything in the world, they sat me down and they said, Brenna, every time that you lay on this couch suffering, you are letting cancer win. And we want to help you get up and live a life worth fighting for. In sports, they carried you through gymnastics and childhood, so why can't sports carry you through this time as well? So you wouldn't know until you tried. So I started gymnastics again, and I just didn't have the love that I had for it before. So I tried some other sports, and nothing really gave me that drive and that push that gymnastics did until I was invited on a ski trip with my hospital where I decided to learn how to snowboard because it reminded me of a balance beam, and I would have done anything to feel like my old self again. Now, I'm from southern United States, and we do not have snow or mountains, so I had to fly up north to Utah so that I could have the chance to snowboard. The second that I stepped off the airplane, I was in complete awe at these big, beautiful mountains and this new life ahead of me. The second that I strapped into my snowboard, I was hooked. Now, I wasn't good by any means. I kept falling every foot, but I wasn't falling because I had one leg. I was falling because snowboarding is hard, and for the first time since my amputation, I felt like myself again. My mom, who was on that trip with me, she calls it the light in my eye. She's like, I saw my daughter again. I saw Brenna. And so we would do anything to make that every day. So at the age of 17, my mom and I moved to Utah so that I could have a chance at a happy, healthy life. And we had no idea that at the age of 22, I would become a 2-time Paralympic gold medalist. Now, when I look back at my life and how in the world did I get here? How did I go from an 8-year-old with these big hopes and dreams to having them crushed at the age of 14 to now being a professional athlete at the age of 24? And gymnastics never left me. Gymnastics, and not in the sense that you may think, but the lessons and the tools that sports at a young age, they built me into the person that I am today. The perseverance that you get through sport. Now, whenever you fall off the balance beam or you don't get the medal that you were hoping for, you don't go home and cry and quit. You say, okay, how can I get up and do better and do it again and hopefully win next time? And so this perseverance has gotten me through cancer and amputation and literally every life obstacle that has come in my way. And the beautiful thing about perseverance is it builds self-confidence. And with self-confidence comes your voice, and your voice to say, you know what, I've done this before and I can do it again. And with a voice comes community. Community where you can look at your neighbor and you say, you know what, I've done this and I know you can do it too. And the most powerful part of building a community in my world, in my life through sport, is we've been able to raise awareness for disability rights, body positivity, mental health awareness, and general everyday disability education. And so if there's anything that I want you to walk away with today, is that sports isn't about what you get at the finish line, the medal, the accolades, the awards, and the achievements. That's not what sports about. Sports are about the person that you develop and become along the way. And that is the true transformative power of sport. Thank you.